Well, it's been a slow and quiet Monday night. I believe it took me till midnight or so till I broke even. And the trips were few and far between. And now I had one that went to the airport for $56, which really makes a difference, because without this I would be coming home with very little. So yeah, Monday, the last Monday of January, Monday night. So this is a Tuesday morning, and I was asleep when I got the call to bring this guy out here. There isn't much else to say, but that I'm glad that my night has been saved by one decent longer trip. And I still have a couple hours left to work, so who knows? I might get something else still. Okay. $4:17 in the morning. Just dropped off down in James Bay. Now I'm crossing the causeway, and there's the Empress Hotel right there. And I'm heading back towards the part of town where I like to work. I don't like working downtown here, because there's always a little too much going on. So I'm heading towards this way here. And I've had a good night. I've got almost 300 on. $300 Tuesday night. Yeah, if I have another fare or two, I'll cross the $300 mark for sure. The time is 4:18. There's a good chance that I'll get something more. Oh, I'm starting to get a little tired. I've been watching some videos too, and it's always a struggle to catch up on videos, because you know, they're keeping me reasonably busy out here, and they have retarded red lights in the way of me getting to the green light that's past it. Oh, green, good, get me out of here. Let's get away from this part of town here. This is right downtown. Yeah, can't complain. Had a good night again. Not much else to say really, except, oh, okay, yeah, sure, I could tell you a little bit about the night, what happened. So I had a couple of, there's a cop crossing my path. I had a couple drug runs that were most lucrative. One was like $20 and one was $25 and the other one was $30. Just people going downtown to get drugs and go back home. And aside from that, I just had a bunch of fares that were in the $20 range, which just, it was great. It was hand over fist, one after another. And for a while there, between 10 and 2, I was going nonstop. 10 and 3, between 10 and 3, I was going nonstop. One right after another. Anyways, here we are, heading out of downtown, back to places that are a little more sane, but now it's quiet everywhere. It's just quiet. Look, there's no traffic nowhere. There's nothing going on. Whatever happens, happens from now on. Maybe I'll watch some more video. That's what I'd like to do. Take a break. Yeah, good idea. It's just after 3 in the morning, and I made it to the airport. This was not a very big airport trip. This is one of those where I got sent out the peninsula halfway to the airport to take somebody to the airport. So basically it's like half an airporter, so $28. It's okay. So let's see where things are going now. $28 plus about 118. So 218, sorry. So about 246. Another airport run and I'll hit the 300 mark, but other things can happen too. It's only 3:12 right now. I've got like 3 hours left to work. So anything can happen in those 3 hours. I could get all kinds of luck. So, you know, I'm not counting the chickens before they're hatched or anything, but I could easily hit 300 again tonight or this morning. So that's a couple of $300 nights in a row, and this would be the third one. That's not bad for January, February. Not bad at all. It's been good for a January. I'm tired now. Maybe I'll have a chance to take a nap. That'd be nice. Anyway, talk to you sooner. So now I'm walking home in the rain. After that airport, I came back into town and I was getting really sleepy. I could barely see the road. And I decided to take a nap in my favorite spot. And I fell asleep, and I think I'd been out for maybe 15 minutes, and then I got a call, one of my regular customers, to take her from Royal Oak down to James Bay, so that was like a $23 fare. And after that $23 fare, I fell asleep right there on the spot, right in front of the Thrifties in James Bay. And about an hour later, as it was about 4 o'clock when I fell asleep, I got another call on the Humboldt, and it was this hooker who was going downtown to her street corner. And so I took her down there. It was $9.50, and she's going, oh, I can't find my wallet. We have to go back. I say, really? Because on the way to downtown from where I picked her up, I got a call from my regular customer who tips big. And he says, can you come and get me? I said, well, I just got to drop off downtown and then I'll be right there. But she had to go back to her place to get her money to pay me, so I ended up getting 2.5 times the fare from her because I had to go back to her place, wait for her, and meanwhile, while we're getting going the second time from her place, the phone calls again saying, I'm sorry to bother you, but are you coming to get me? I said, yeah, this customer forgot her wallet, had to go back, go get it. And I'm on the way downtown now. I'm going to drop her off. And I said, I'll call you when I'm there. So I drop her off. And she paid. And I didn't think she would because there was a note on the screen saying check for cash. When there's a note on the screen saying check for cash, that means the customer didn't pay one time. Anyways, whatever. She paid me, so I was happy. Then I was halfway from downtown to where my regular customer who tips big was, and I'm halfway there and he calls me again. I said, look, I'm almost there. I didn't forget you. I'm on my way. I dropped off the other customer. I'm on my way. I pick him up, take him. He wants to go to 7-Eleven to buy smokes and a lighter for his girlfriend. Then he wants to go to the house, but the girlfriend has a John, so we waited outside for the John to leave, and it's fucked up. So he waited with me in the car for a while. He gave me $100. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, you can wait in my car, I don't care. You just gave me $100 for basically a $15 fare. Then finally she came out and said you can come in now, and that she had called a cab for the John, but the guy said, we got a cab right here, you don't need another cab. So I ended up taking the John halfway into downtown. Then I went to wash the car, and now I'm almost home. Yeah. Well, it is the end of the Thursday night. And I've been having some problems with my back. Tonight, I don't think my back was as bad as the night before. Last night it was excruciating. When I went to the chiropractor in the morning, he told me or showed me some exercises I could do to make my back hurt less, and it works. So I'm gonna do those exercises again when I get home in the morning, and hopefully, if I don't forget to do these exercises every day for a while, my back will get better and it won't hurt anymore. What's happening is I got a pinched nerve, and it's causing the muscles to tighten up. And when those muscles tighten up, it hurts. Anyway, the night was relatively successful. I did about 270, I think, all told, which isn't too terrible for being out here 11 hours and a half. Actually, just 11 hours. I did some sleeping this morning, trying to watch some videos, but it was no use. It put me right to sleep. So now I'm going to rush on over to the car wash and make this thing look presentable. Then I'm going to go park it, fuel it and park it, and then that will be the end of that. One more night to go this week. The time is now 5:57. I have $394 on. It was a relatively relaxed kind of Friday. I did not feel really rushed at any point. I even took a nap once or twice. And this is Taxi Vlog 491, I believe. I think it's 491. I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway, it was a relatively successful week. The Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday were fabulous. The Thursday was a little slower, and the Friday was a little slower for a Friday, but you can kind of expect that because now it is the month of February, arguably the slowest month of the year. And so, I'm about to say I hope yours is better than mine because I don't have much else to talk about. Nobody gave me any trouble tonight. Nobody was difficult. Everything was smooth. Everyone paid. I had a couple of cancellations, and that's about the only thing. You know, the deal where you get sent on a call and you make your best to get there. And once you get there, as soon as you're pulling in, it's canceled. Well, I think I said it already, but I'll say it again. Hope yours is better than mine. Talk to you sooner.